Hey folks, just going to put the link into the chat. I'm not sure, I don't think it shows up on Facebook. If you do want to jump on the stream, go over to youtube.com/radicalundoing, find the stream. It'll be at the top, and then you can jump on. So also, I'm testing the gain on this mic, so if you are watching live, let me know if it's crackling or getting out of where it should be, because I want to get it lined up just right, and then when I know, I'm going to put a little marker on there. So we're going to start with a couple songs. We'll wait for people to get on, and then we're going to get into stress relief for beginners and some of these topics about overcoming anxiety, like how to get started. Overcoming anxiety, overcoming panic attacks, starting to attack the chronic tension that's going on in your body, and the unnecessary suffering that's going on in your mind, so you can get down to what's what is all this? Oh yeah. So you can get down to what's really going on. Maybe let's close out of this. There we go. Yeah, so you can start to face and see what's actually going on in your life, who and what you are, what you're a part of, and then you can actually begin that investigation. You know, you can actually get some ground under your feet and connect more deeply to what's actually going on in your life, as opposed to what's going on screens and what's going on the screen of your mind. Once you get grounded, you'll start to distance your identity from the sit up on this pillow. You'll start to distance your identity from the contents of your mind and the content of your feelings. You'll become more of an observer. That's what a lot of the Radical Undoing and the other Command Z training does. Like I've been saying, I'm loading up all the courses that we've ever made, plus some new ones, into like the Summerland Academy of Radical Undoing. So it'll all be in one place, and then you can get a membership, or you can get one-off courses, you know. So there'll be all kinds of cool stuff there, including like 800 days of the daily training that we did. And then I've got the books lined up to start coming out soon too. So get subscribed here if you're not already subscribed. Leave comments, leave questions, you know, about what kind of videos you'd like to see. If it's something I have answers for, I'll make you a nice video. Also, there's the link right there. Jeez. So you can use the link and jump on, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, and maybe try some Radical Undoing exercises. So now I'm going to try some songs, and we'll see if some folks want to jump on. You can jump on with phone or on a computer. This is one I really like. Reminds me of aspects of my life. By Bon Iver, or Bon Iver, however he says it. I messed with the key of it a little bit here. Let's see how it goes. Maybe it reminds you of your life too. It kind of relates to some of the undoing experience. Must have been forces took me on them wild courses. Who knows how many poses that I've been in. But them the main closet, hark, it gives meaning mine. I cannot really post this, I feel the signs. I worried about rain, and I worried about lightning, but I watch them off, the light of the morning, marking the slope, slung low in the highlands, where the days have no numbers. If it's harmed me, it's harmed me, it'll harm me, I let it in. All the old motives, out to be leading life. Said comes the old pronouns, to admit to strife. A word about no sales, it ain't gonna buy the groceries. a middle-eyed locust, or a way to find. I worry about shame, I worry about a worn path, and I wander off just to come back home, turn into waltz held high in the lowlands. The days have no numbers. It harms me, it harms me, it'll harm me, I'll let it in. So I can depose theirs, partial to the bleeding vines. Suppose you can't hold shit, how high I've been, what a river I don't know is. Climb out and heat a line to slow among roses, or stay behind. I've been to that grove where no matter what the source is, and I walked it off, how long I'd last, soaring to cope, whole band on the canyon, 'cause the days have no numbers. Well, it harms me, it harms me, it harms me, I'll let it in. That's one beautiful song, 00000 is the name of the song. So the next one from the show Patriot. From the show Patriot, which is like an Amazon show, one of the most well-crafted shows I've ever seen in my life. I used to think that was Ozark. I did not necessarily agree with how they ended it, although it made sense. But the glory of Ozark was season 1 and 2. But this Patriot only lasted 2 seasons, and it's beyond excellent. Like all the characters, all the dialogue, something precious about it. So give it a watch. But this particular song, "Afternoon Spray," comes from the show, and it's in a beautiful context. So I'll leave you to go find that context for yourself. But for now, I'll try it out, and hopefully the audio is coming through all right. Maybe I could monitor it quick and see. Give me a second. We'll get this dialed in eventually. Let's check it out here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just checking to see how the audio sounds. Well, I won't be able to check without it giving an echo. Let me check my settings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll make sure, see if it's, but if you're watching, please leave me a comment. Let me know if the audio is crackling out or if it's too low, because it's kind of hard to set the mic for the guitar and voice at the same time. But we'll try it. Try to sing a little quieter. Laying in our clearing where limb by limb pulled me in one morning, and leaves around her skin, and I hear rain fall on the palm of the only hand that will hold mine. And I listen, yeah, I listen. I just lay there with her and listen. Drop down afternoon, drifting afternoon, afternoon, afternoon spray. Drop on my old lady's face, drop on my old lady's waist, and I drop into my woman's arms. Nothing has to live forever, nothing has to hold together, nothing has to be remembered all the way. But I see rain fall on the face of the only woman who ever loved me. And I listen, yeah, I listen. I just lay there with her and listen. Drop down afternoon, drift in afternoon, afternoon, afternoon spray. And we'll do one more. I'll try it in a little bit different key. This was by my good friend Lance, one of the longest, one of the earliest Command Z Undoing clients. Now he's become a very close personal friend. It's like pulling teeth trying to get him on a stream, but he's been on many of the podcasts, so you can enjoy his stuff there. This is a song he wrote that I've enjoyed over the years, called Blinded by Beauty. So we'll do this and then we'll talk a little bit, and that'll be the stream for today. As you walk through your day, do you ever stop to say, what a gorgeous way there is to this place? Can you feel it? Can you see it? How can it be you don't see? You're blinded by beauty. How can it be it ain't free? We hide it in the movies. Friends on your side, they urge you to rise. Take off the disguise, it's your time to rise. Can you feel it? Do you see it? How can it be you don't see? You're blinded by beauty. How can it be it ain't free? We hide it in the movies. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty. All around, all around, all around, all around, all around, all around, around, all around, all around, all around, all around, around the beauty. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty. If lost is what's bound, and earth's on the ground, love's just a sound, and time where it's found. Feel it. Can you see it? How can it be we don't see? We're blinded by beauty. How can it be it ain't free? We hide it in the movies. The beauty, the beauty, the beauty. That was fun. I'm gonna do one more. Jump on if you're watching. Click the link. Let's have a conversation. We'll get into some undoing stuff. So I'll do one more song because I was trying to do this one the other day, and it didn't work out. So I've been practicing it. Let's see if I can deliver it better now. Do a little bit. Undo my wrists. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. This is that Sufjan Stevens song, No Shade in the Shadow of the Cross. And one of those songs where I thought it was sad for a long time, and then I realized just how gloriously happy it really is. You got to listen for certain lyrics that kind of give it away. So let's try it. And then if you're watching, jump on. Click the link. Come on the stream. I'll have a conversation. And I'll give you some undoing tips for exactly the situation you're in. And that'll probably help other people as well. So here's that Sufjan. Let's try it out. Now that I fell into your arms, my only lover, give out to give in. I search for the capsule I lost. Drag me to hell in the valley of the Downs. Like my mother, give wings to a stone. It's like my mother, give wings to a stone. It's only the shadow of the cross. Ooh. You know what's fucking insane? I just played this song like 6 times, and it came out so perfect. And now I'm playing it here, and it's like nothing is connecting. I cannot figure out what that is. Slept. Yeah, it's like I'm guitared. I heard that word from a friend many years ago. I'm going to try it up high. Sorry for that. What is going on? You know, this is something where if I did a few undoing exercises now, I might get to the root of it. But let's try it out. Last chance. Then we're going to talk. Now I fell into your arms. My only lover, give out to give in. I search for the capsule I lost. Drag me to hell in the valley of the Downs. Like my mother, give wings to a stone. It's only the shadow of the cross. my back in the shade of the meadow lark. Like a champion, get drunk to get laid. I take one more hit when you depart. I'll drive that stake through the center of my heart. Lonely vampire inhaling its fire. I'm chasing the dragon too far. There's blood on that blade. Fuck me, I'm falling apart. My assassin, like Casper the Ghost. There's no shade in the shadow of the cross. Okay, that started off rough and that came out really nice. That was nice. At least it felt nice to do. So, yeah, we're going to set the guitar aside for now. That was plenty of songs. We got a couple folks on. So, in the comments here, it looks like Mohammed, thanks for the comment, says, the exercises are very helpful for me. The face stretch is the best. So you asked, can I give you an exercise to relive deep fear? And I'm guessing you mean relieve. I don't think you'd want to relive deep fear. So I'm going to guess that you mean relieve it. See, this depends. If we were in conversation, like if you jump on the stream, or if you come and get sessions from me privately, or the weekly sessions or whatever, then I would know exactly what's going on for you. Because when you say deep fear, okay, I see he confirmed, so he means relieve deep fear. The issue is I need to know what you mean by fear. So when I end up talking with people one-on-one or in the courses, excuse me. So when I end up talking to people one-on-one, then I find out, okay, you have some stuff going on with the neck or the jaw or your teeth, or, you know, so I end up asking what is going on in the body. Because these terms we don't always, the lighting is not the best. These terms don't always capture everything I'd need to know. But I just made a video today about panic attacks and the gag reflex. So drinking some water and doing the gags. The gag reflex is one of the best ways to relieve a panic attack in an instant. And then it's also going to loosen up your diaphragm, you know, in your belly and stomach. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you would want to do the gag reflex. Now, I don't remember. Let me see if I have. Video of the demonstration of the gag reflex. I can post that in the description here. Let's take a look at YouTube Studio. So I'll see what I can do here. Gag. I do have it. Okay, so this one is from the Radical Undoing 101 course. And I don't know, that's not available. I have it still, but it's not available for purchase right now. But that is one of the ones that's going to be available again soon. Let's see if it even still loads anything up. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, so that's not available for purchase anymore, but I will give you that video. It's a private video. There we go. And then we'll go to on the YouTube, and I'll put it actually in the description. Oh, you said you have it. You have the. So Mohammed, were you one of the people that got like the mega pack of courses that I made at some point? So you got access. You have access to the forum, the radicalundoing.com/forum, where that course is, the legendary forum. Maybe I'll resurrect that. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, but I haven't like made it open for anybody for years now. So if you have it, do that whole course. You know, I know it's a lot of work to do, but I just posted in the comments here. So let's take your comment down. This is a demonstration of the gag reflex. So if you do that, what did you find on YouTube? So why don't you jump on the stream, man? Just click the link and then we can talk directly. Or you might have found one of my gag reflex videos, but I just posted one that's private. And I think maybe there's a public one too. But you can share that link too. Gag, let's see. Yeah, there's none that are public, man, so I don't know which one you... which one you found. But yeah. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and make this one public anyway. Let's do that. Let's make this video public so you guys can check it out. That's from the Undoing. There we go. And then I got to change the link there because so there we go. Message Garrett privately or comment to get access to the Undoing 101 course. Yeah, I'm going to be issuing that course and all the courses soon. They're going to be all in one place. So you found it on YouTube. That's crazy. I wonder, because it was unlisted, but I guess that's cool if people can find it anyway. Cool. So try that, and then maybe that's the link. You know, I guess you can just see it, but it doesn't really help you. You can look in the comments on YouTube and check it out. But the way this stuff works, you know, it's easiest for me to... Now, okay, some of these techniques work like a shotgun, meaning they'll work for almost everybody. Face stretches is one example, because you have a face and it's most likely tense and rigid somewhere. The jaw or different parts, the forehead, wherever. For example, the diaphragm on most people. I just wander around and watch people when I'm out and about, coffee shops and bars and different places. Yeah, 12 years old. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's funny. I had another one that was a gag reflex, kind of a crazy one. Let's see if I can find that on my other YouTube channel. Let's go there. Oh, I wanted to check out... Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll go to the other channel, see if I can find another gag reflex video for you. Well, and you can watch me play with my beard in the meantime. It's so funny. I didn't have a beard for most of my life. I used to let it grow out when I was hitchhiking around and being a punk rocker or whatever. But then it's so new to me because I was shaving pretty much all the time for the last 20 years. And so now that I have it, it's like this beast hanging off my face. Okay, my channel. Let's check out my videos here. Oh, I do have another gag reflex one. So maybe you found my other one. This one says 12 years old, 12 years ago. So I think this is the one you probably found. It's on the Garrett Dawn. Wow. There's a bunch of old videos there from when I was like 5 years old. Not really, but there's some from all the way back to 2009. Let's see. I'm going to put these on the other channel too. Yeah, man, so that gag reflex is your go-to. Then face stretches. There's also ultra slow neck turns, you know, not like this, but like slow neck turns, you know. Like, so that at first might make you pissed off or more scared, but if you stick with it, it will help you over time. A few simple techniques. Yeah, so I'm going to post the link to this one too, the gag reflex. Well, there's a bunch of cool stuff here. Intensives. Yeah. Sessions, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay. So let's get the there's the gag reflex one. Okay, so I'm going to post this one in the comments too. There we go. Shut it down. And
hey there, folks. Garrett Don here.
Hey there, folks. Younger Garrett Don here. 5-year-old Garrett. There's cool. There's a couple cool drawings in the background there that I made. I wish I had those still. Wow. One of those was from a really cool person at my university. It's also my old gold signed Kenny Rogers CDs. Shit, man, there's all kinds of cool stuff there. Forgot. So yeah, I've gotten rid of or lost or had stolen or otherwise left behind all my worldly possessions except what I could bring on the plane here to Croatia. Here's the other another gag reflex link. Here we go. So yeah, that's one you can try. Of course, the face stretches, and these things you need to be consistent with these. You need to do them every single day, no matter if you're feeling the fear or not. Then you're going to have that new pathways in your brain and in your awareness, so that when you feel the deep fear or the panic reaction or whatever it is, first of all, you got to be aware. You have to go, okay, I'm having, there's this reaction happening, but you identify as the observer, the one watching the fear happen, okay? And then you're in position to do something about it. Now, it doesn't mean that the things you do are going to alleviate the fear immediately. They might. The gag reflex might. But often it'll take 10, 20 minutes for the stress hormones and the reactions, the hormonal reactions that happen in the body to dissipate. Okay, it can take some time. But drinking some water, taking a walk, not taking action based on the fear, that's key. Meaning don't react to it and run and try and solve it. Try and solve something, but instead just do some physical actions, some physical movements. Now the gag reflex is great. The face stretches are great. The shoulders to ears for a full minute and then thrust them down. But do it for a full minute, not a few seconds like I did there. Another one is to pace around the room. It's called What's Going to Happen to Me, and you in that fear state you pace around the room, you walk around and go, oh, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? Oh my God, what if that happens? What if this shit? Oh my God, what am I going to do if that happens? What the hell am I going to do? And you do that, for about a minute and a half. Then you switch instantly to like, yes, all right, woohoo, yeah. Right on. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Woohoo. Yes. Do that for about a minute and a half, minute, 90 seconds. And then back to the worry again. Oh my God. Oh, what's going to happen to me? Oh my God. And you do that for 5 minutes, alternating back and forth between the worry, the what's going to happen to me, and then the excitement, celebration. Okay. So that's one that you can try. And there's also alternating laughing and crying. That's excellent. You want to really put yourself into it. It might be difficult at first, but you really want to make it real as you go. What else? There's a bunch of different stuff, man. And if we meet and I'll give you a session, then you'll be able to have the full lay down session. Now that's going to help you remember who and what you really are. You're going to remember that you have a body. You'll be embodied, at least for a while after the session, which will cause you to be aware that you're the observer of what's going on but you're not one with the emotions and the thoughts. Okay, you want to be able to see those, observe those, essentially, but not get wrapped up in them. And even if you do get wrapped up in them, that's okay, because then you're going to be aware that you were wrapped up. Now you're aware again. Okay. Another thing is every morning and every night, just when you wake up, right when you wake up and right before you go to bed, just sit still. Just sit still and be aware. That's it. Just observe yourself. Listen to the sounds. I made some videos about this. Command Z Silent Presence experience. I also used to call it fake meditation, and then I discovered people like Israel Regardie made one, The Practice of the Presence of God, also nice. A little bit more complicated and involved. Jesse Lee Peterson made one called Silent Prayer. Another guy, Roy Masters, has this Be Still and Know God. Whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same thing. You just sit still and you observe the thoughts. You be aware of the hands and the feet, the arms, the legs, the whole body. And you're breathing, and then just observe the thoughts. Watch the thoughts, but don't cling on to them. You do that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, up to an hour, whatever you want. And if you do these other undoing exercises right before that, then it'll be even easier for you to become the observer, for you to remember that you're the observer. Another one that I've learned lately that I actually really like, that I learned from a book recommended to me by Posh, who some of you might know from the Made by Jim Bob channel. He recommended I study about hesychasm. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I got a book called The Letters of Saint Hezekiah or Hesychast. Let me find out the title. I'll show you the book. Got it on Monastic Wisdom, The Letters of Elder Joseph, the Hesychast. I'll show you what it looks like here. And it's not mirrored, so. But yeah, Monastic Wisdom, you can find that on Amazon. Anyhow, in that, it talks about this very specific prayer, and one of the ways that the Orthodox monks would do it is on the inhale. On the inhale, they would say out loud or say in their mind, Lord Jesus Christ, and then on the exhale, have mercy on me. And try to, with all their heart and all the mind, try to focus on that prayer. So that's another one that you can try out. You can do that, or you can just sit in stillness and silence. But to get to actual stillness, to get to actual silence, you've got to get your identity off the thoughts and off the emotions. And the way you do that is by breaking apart the chronic tension in the body, particularly the diaphragm, the face, the shoulders, the butt, the legs, and so on. So you want to break apart that tension and break apart your reactions to those states. You want to just cut into those cycles of false crisis, those cycles of panic. So you start to freak out, and then some little window of awareness in your mind tells you, oh fuck, I'm having one of those reactions right now, you know? If that's going on, then you do something to cut into it. So like pace around, amplify the worry. Oh my God, what's going to happen to me? Oh my God, you know, amplify it, and then switch to the woohoo, yeah, and then back, and you want to mix it up for 5 minutes, but really go deep into it, you know. And there's also the laughing breath, which is here on the YouTube as well. You can find it, but that's like 5 full breaths of ha, you know, like if you're feeling like totally down or like an ass or whatever, sometimes it's just going to sound like ha, 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 ha. But you want to eventually get into it till it's like ha, 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 ha. And then 5 full breaths of he, which is like he. In the beginning, you'll sound like this. He. But eventually, you know, really get into it, really move the belly and the body. And then 5 full breaths of you know, just go all in. And then at the end of that, you just let loose and laugh like you know, make body movements and gestures, and I've been doing this for 20 years, so I really know how to turn that on. It feels amazing. But you want to do that when you're at your worst, and you want to do that in any mood. You want to do that when you're feeling excited. You want to do that when you're feeling depressed. You want to do that when you're feeling anxiety. You want to do that when you're feeling fear, so that you're creating pathways from all those different intense emotional charges back to neutral. So you're going from tension back to relaxation. So we want to focus on the transition from tense and intense emotions and charged fear states and all that stuff and panic back to neutral. So the way you do that is by using some of these radical undoing exercises, which break apart the chronic tensions and lower your stress levels, lower your chronic tension levels cumulatively over time, and then give you some breathing space, literally more breathing space and more awareness, so that when intensity does strike, you have the wherewithal to actually do one of the exercises that's going to help you. And then doing it in those states is amazing. You'll get a huge result from doing the exercises when you're in the midst of a fear or panic state. But you won't necessarily notice it right away. Okay, so that's why you got to be consistent and do this stuff over time. And Mohammed says, have some very good results from these exercises. Used to have a fear of public speaking, and lately I gave an impressive presentation in front of the public. The stress is gone. Beautiful, man. Hallelujah. That is amazing. And thank you for sharing that, man. That's awesome. Well, and you should jump on the stream, one of the streams here with me sometime too, and we can do some of the exercises together, have some discussions, whatever. And you might enjoy jumping on the weekly group sessions. I'm going to post that in the comments just so it's there for anyone who wants to do that. And we get into all this stuff, and then I can help you out with specifically whatever's going on in your life. And there's a great group of people from all over the world who've been doing the sessions. Some are just new to it, and then others have been here with me, I think, since 2014, 2015. So pretty cool group. And you'd find it very relaxing and enjoyable. And a lot of people say that it's like their favorite part of the week when we get to the Sunday sessions. So I'll put the link in there. Yeah. And I just sent out an email to the list today. You'll want to get on the list at radicalundoing.com, the email list, because I send out all this stuff there too. And soon I'm going to offer like a super deep discount on some Radical Undoing sessions. And the idea is that then what I'll do is film those, and then I'm just going to make little 5 or 10 minute cuts with an interview with you at the beginning, before the session, what you expect and what you think is going to happen and why you're doing it. And then an interview at the end with what the experience was like for you, with just a few clips of specific exercises that'll make up like the rest of the 5 minutes. So it'll be a short 5 or 10 minute video, and then I'll give like a deep discount. I don't even sell individual sessions anymore, one-on-one. I only do packages, and like the minimum that I would do that for is like $1,000 for 4 sessions. But these ones will probably do something like $100. So I can get that video content, and then you can have the session as well. So if that's something you'd like to do, you can also leave me a comment here, and I'll get in touch with you. You can also write me at radicalundoing@gmail.com or garrett@radicalundoing.com, whatever you want. So I think you can also write me on Facebook too. But I think I'm going to go for now. This was fun. I just wanted to do some music and play with my beard and look at the Easter Bunny in the background. No, I just wanted to jump on and see you guys. And it's great to connect with you, Mohammed. Hopefully you come on a stream with me sometime. Thank you for your questions and for doing the exercises and for getting those awesome results. Let's share those results again. A lot of people have fear of public speaking. I'm going to do a nice video about that too, how to get over the fear of public speaking forever. So yeah, I'm getting excited, getting the Radical Undoing Academy loaded up, locked and loaded, and getting excited for doing a bunch of projects soon out on the land. So we're going to do start adding some more videos on the other channel too, about sort of anything that's not Radical Undoing, but it's kind of like adventures, cognitive experiments, and all that kind of stuff. And thanks, Mohammed. It's an honor to talk to you as well. Believe it or not, it really is. My life and my work happens in dialogue, in fellowship with other people, man. So it's really key. It happens in connection with others. So what meaning, what value would there be if I just was here, giving a one, just speaking to myself in a room, trying out the undoing exercises. It's like the deepest value and joy in my life is when this stuff gets out there, and then you guys actually do it and be consistent with it. And then when I get to hear about your results, a lot of people were led to, for example, Orthodox Christianity out of nowhere from doing the radical undoing work. That blows my mind. And people have found like deeper value and meaning in their lives from overcoming the chronic tensions, the anxiety, the stress, and then all the false limitations in the mind, and the fake suffering, and the rumination, and the getting lost in your head stuff. So it's awesome to see what happens when you get back to your own, back to who and what you really are, become the observer, and then your God-given gifts can start to develop and come out from wherever they got cut off when you were little and got traumatized. So yeah, Mohammed, I look forward to seeing you on future streams. Like I said, sometime jump on. It'd be great to talk to you face to face here. And maybe I'll see you on the weekly sessions. And thanks for everything. Thanks for doing the work. And I'll say like 2,000 more times. I'll see you guys all again soon. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. So have fun. And leave your questions. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy.